Alright, so welcome back guys. On your first time here, I'm Vision here, born here to you guys in our video. Today I got some more big news regarding the Power Rangers Reboot series. Now, Power Rangers, don't you instant up there. Hit subscribe button down below, hit that bell icon, some more Power Rangers content from me, moving forward. Now, let's begin. Now, as of the time of taping this, it is being rumored / reported that the Power Rangers Reboot series will release on Disney Plus on September 2nd, 2027. Now, this is very interesting news because of the fact that we just got news that they're going to be filming this summer, and they got a new film location in Vancouver alongside their original London filming location. I still say original because they could still be filming there. I know a lot of people say that they just moved over to Vancouver, but it is still possible that they did film or are going to film in London, so that's definitely a possibility. But moving back to what I was saying, we got the I'm gonna say unofficial release date because this is coming from IMDb. Now, the reason I say unofficial is because IMDb can kind of be filmed by your average Joe, pretty much. Anybody can kind of go on there and add and delete anything, pretty much. I'm not saying that's everything, but for some things, it's IMDb, to me at least, is not always the most trustworthy of news or kind of media information. But as it is reported right now, it is being released on September 2nd, 2027. So if I look at the timetable here, I don't think there's going to be like a 20 episode season unless it's like half-hour episodes. And going off of Disney Plus's record, usually they do like 8 to 10 40-minute episodes. So I'm going to assume it's something like that. And that's kind of, I think, where Percy Jackson is also lied, who has the same showrunners as Power Rangers is going to have. So I feel like we're going to see that same format, 8 episodes, probably like 40 episodes, 40 minutes long, possibly, in that realm of things. So yeah, those are just my thoughts, opinions in regards to that. The date could always change. I do think it's a little bit risky because Disney does have Avengers Secret Wars coming out in a few months after that. And I always worry, especially with something like this, that their marketing could overshadow Power Rangers. And Power Rangers might not get as forefront promotion from Disney as it usually would if there wasn't something big coming out at the same time. Now, I know a lot of people argue that Hasbro is marketing. No, the distributor who distributes the product, therefore Disney, is responsible for promotion. So, Disney promoting it with a big movie coming out a few months later is a little bit worrisome to me. I'm not saying that they can't do it. It just concerns me to an extent that they might not be able to juggle both balls at the same time, along with anything else they got going on or coming out at that time. So we'll just have to wait and see. But, this is exciting news. We've been getting more and more news each day recently. It seems like a lot of things are really moving in motion. Things are kicking into gear. As much as the haters and naysayers want to try to argue that this reboot series isn't happening, we're all delusional. It's not. It's just lies. I don't believe it. At this point, I think that it is officially happening. You might not think it is, and you might want to argue against it with me, but I do believe that it is coming in some shape or format. And I think one of the reasons why they've been apprehensive to give it full updates is they saw what happened with the Jonathan Entwistle project, about how they gave out all this news, then it suddenly went quiet, and then everything kind of fell apart with that. I think they learned their lesson and don't want to announce everything right away, and are kind of holding things close to the chest in the unlikely event that this is canceled. I don't think it'll be canceled. I think it's still going ahead. But in the rare possibility that it does get shelved, I think they want to keep that kind of close to the vest in the event of anything happening. But those are just my thoughts, pains. Let me know yours. Are you excited for this? Are you not? Are you in between? Do you think that the release date is a good idea, a bad idea? What other day do you think they should release it? Besides, of course, August 28th, because I know everybody always jumps to August 28th should be the release date because of it being Power Rangers Day. I always think that's a kind of silly and stupid idea. Just because it's Power Rangers Day doesn't mean it should be released that day. But I want all your thoughts, opinions. What other days do you think would be a better release date? Do you think it should have been held off or pushed earlier? They can't really push it earlier though because of filming. I know some shows like they'll still be filming like this back half of the season, but also being releasing the first half. That mainly though happens with network promotion and or network shows and series. I don't think they do that with Power Rangers, but you never know. But I think that 2027, late 2027 makes a lot of sense. It could have been sooner or later, but I think it kind of makes enough sense. In some areas, I kind of wish they held off for 2028. But also at the same time, even just filming this right now, 2027 does somewhat make sense because it's the 35th anniversary of PR. And going back to what I said about Disney promotion, you can do a lot with promoting for the 35th anniversary. There is a ton you can do there. So maybe the 2027 release date is a good idea and will work. They just got to promote it well. And I think with it being the 35th anniversary, there's a lot they can do to promote it and market it. So I just am excited for that. Especially with merchandising there with promotion and marketing, they could do a lot there. So, I think 2027 is a good pick. I'm just not sure the exact time of the year is the right pick. But those are just my thoughts. Fans, I don't know yours. Like I said, are you excited? Are you not? Do you think it should have been a different day? Do you think it's a good idea for it to be released on the 35th anniversary? And all that good stuff in the comment section down below. So you guys, those are my thoughts, opinions regarding the recent news regarding Power Rangers Reboot series releasing on September 2nd, 2027. As always, if you're excited, don't give big thumbs up and share. Don't forget to hit subscribe down below. That way you have some more Power Rangers content from me moving forward. And go for me on Twitter, linked by section on YouTube channel. As always, I'm Bridget here, Entertainment, and I'll see you next time.